I hope that inside of them is what I expect to see inside of them. And I appreciate it. So, um, on the year 2000, I was working on Sports Club Banispa, which was a company that I absolutely loved working at. And unfortunately, my father died. Um, I went to the restaurant of inside the club for lunchtime, and this man approached me, gorgeous man, and asked if he could eat with me. I shook my head yes, and I was wearing sunglasses because I had already cried a lot and my eyes were very swollen. Um, and I just couldn't stop crying really, so that was a way for me to cover up the tears. And he sat next to me, he stayed there silent for a while, and then he said, um, I work here as well in another department. I was working at the administration department. He was working at the secret um, of the main reception. Um, and then he said, "I'm sorry about your father. I heard about it." And I said yes, thank you. And then he started making small conversation. Um, at the end of the interaction, he asked if we could eat together again on the next day. I said yes. And then he asked if we could eat together again. And I said yes. And we kept going on for 3.5 years. Throughout those 3.5 years, he on the first year pretty much only cried. So he was the most patient guy I've ever known. And he told me, if it had been my father that had died, I believe I would be just like you. Um, and then he would always try to make me laugh a lot. I would throw the most stupid jokes ever to really make me laugh, and he would accomplish doing that. And um, we we ended up like growing so much, so acquainted. Like the at the end, it appeared like I was with my brother. And so when we broke up, we just broke up because I really was getting that feeling that he was a brother. We were so alike, so close, so good together. That romantic desire had faded. It now became like a really um, brotherhood type of thing. But throughout that time, he used to give me those gigantic cards that I had never seen before that. And I'm here visiting my country, and I so hoped to see those cards. I don't even know if what is inside is what is supposed to be inside, but let's see. And I think it is. Look at this envelope. That's awesome. Look at this man's letter, handwriting. Para a menina mais linda deste mundo. To the most beautiful girl of this world. Everything was handpicked. Look at this. Agora você vai ouvir umas verdades. Now you are gonna hear if some truth. And the bird's very angry, right? A verdade é que gostamos muito de você. Te achamos uma pessoa sensacional, daquelas que realmente a gente pode contar. É por isso que hoje te desejamos um feliz aniversário. The truth is that we like you a lot. We think you are a sensational person. Those types that we can really count on. And this is the reason why today we wish you a happy birthday. So let me see what he said. Nenhum dia é mais belo e nenhum momento é mais importante do que aqueles em que estou ao teu lado. Te agradeço por você me fazer o cara mais feliz do mundo. Nunca deixe de ser essa menina linda e bela que tu és. Você é linda. Número 8. Te amo. Feliz aniversário. So, well, I'm gonna let you find a Brazilian person to translate this for you, okay? And, but número 8, number 8, was the soundtrack of a song on the very first album of Shakira, if I recollect well, which was a song that was we adopted as our song. We love that song. Beautiful card. This one is even bigger. This must be the biggest one of all. He used to sign from your husband, your Portuguese husband, your boss. To Heloísa, mi amor é mio. He likes Spanish, but mi amor é mio is Italian. Oh my God, there are so many. Oh wow. Let's see. Oh, little doggy. I love doggies. Este foi o maior cartão que encontrei para demonstrar o meu carinho por você. This was the biggest card I found to show my love for you. Elo, tudo que tenho para dizer, você foi, é e será para sempre a paixão da minha vida. Beijos do seu Portuguinha. Elo, all that I have to tell you is that you are, and you will always be the greatest love of my life. Kisses of your Portuguese man. Oh, that's so cute. I was I'm cleaning her room, every single furniture, and I had searched for those cards in a different closet, which was the closet I used to keep them on. I didn't see there, and I'm like, all right, it was lost already, you know. But now I was cleaning my own bedroom, and I didn't expect to see it there at all, and there it was. Now, if I hadn't met that man during that time of my life, I I don't know how I would have passed through that moment, you know, of having lost my father, because I was in a very, very, very bad shape, and it took me 13 years to learn to live, to keep going on. So rest assured, it's very awesome to find those cards from him. Of course, many years have passed, you know, 25, 26, and he might be married now, he might be with a few kids. But it's still good to relive those moments and to remember the people that were there with you on the most difficult times of your life. Well, let's open these ones. Oh, this is a miniature of this one. That's so cute. But on the color pink. Te conhecer me deixou sem rumo. E quer saber de uma coisa, adorei. Comporte-se, hein? Nunca esqueça, apesar de tudo, sempre te amarei. Nunca deixe de ser essa menina linda que tu és. Te amo. Beijos do Portuguinha. Te adoro, Wilson. Oh. Here we were. We had already been together for a year. Ego, apesar da distância que nos separa, nunca deixei de amá-la. Desde o primeiro dia que a vi, tive a certeza desse sentimento que teria por você. Aliás, sentimento este que nunca se acabou. Fiquei chateada com você por não ter acreditado em mim, e mais bravo ainda por ter ficado com outra pessoa em tão curto espaço de tempo. Lógico que não estamos mais juntos, e você tem todo o direito de ficar com quem quiser. Não é brinquedo, não. After today I say that. Não é brinquedo, não. Termino te desejando um Natal eterno e um ano novo infinito. Observação. Mande um beijo especial para Dona Esther, Joana Dark, Jéssica, Marília, Dona Dalva. E um abraço para o Rubinho, Tiago e Gélio. Não esqueça também da Lilica, Sabrina e o Kiko. Lilica, Sabrina e Kiko eram os meus cachorrinhos prediletos. Beijos do seu esposo, Wilson. Oh. So apparently we had a little breakup. I believe I know the reason. He wanted me to go with him to Manhattan. Not to Manhattan, no. To the city of Brazil, of São Paulo, which is like Manhattan. And but my hair was not done properly. My clothes I wasn't well dressed. And I didn't want to be next to him outdoors on that everyday clothes. And he's like, I don't care. I like, you are beautiful anyway. And I am the one who needs to like how you are, and I do. And I'm like, no, I refuse to go out like this. Let me go home first. Let me get dressed. And he said, no, because apparently he had a surprise for me, which I learned later on. There had to be on a certain time, so we would be late, it wouldn't work. And so he got angry and he left, and apparently we got broke up, which probably was for a very short period of time. Look what I found. His card of the club, the sports club Banespa, and his picture. This man was so gorgeous. Yeah. I was a Amaro when we met as well. So we really look very good together. This was probably a game that we played together. Yeah, Eloisa Wilson. I won 3 times, he didn't win any. And then he wrote this in Spanish, let's see. Preste atención, me llamo Mrs. Wilson, trabajo en la Ciudad de México. Estoy aquí para hablar con todos ustedes. Soy de Coimbra. Heloísa Loures de Freitas, o nome dele, provavelmente o nome do pai dele, provavelmente o nome da mãe. Corinthians Paulista campeão mundial. Oh! Yesterday, I just found a little doll dress of a soccer team that wasn't my soccer team. And now here in his letter it says that he's Corinthian. He cheers for that team. So maybe it was something that he gave me that represents him. Heloísa, quando estiveres triste, olhe para esse desenho. Garante que a tristeza passará. He said that when said for me to look at this drawing, and he is pretty certain that my sadness will vanish. Number 8, which was our number. Oh, he's telling our story. Let me open up for my dog. He's tearing up our story in this letter. That's so cute. Era uma vez, no Esporte Clube Banespa, às 14h13. Uau! Quando uma menina linda apareceu na Secretaria Unificada. Oh, so he's saying that before he saw me at the restaurant, he had already seen me at his department. Ela veio com o pretexto de falar com a senhorita Leni, mas na verdade o que ela queria era dar um beijinho no funcionário e também chefe Wilson. That's his version of the story. I didn't even know. I hadn't even noticed him yet. Mas o que ela não sabia era que ele também gostaria de ter dado um beijinho naquela princesa. No final da história, o primeiro beijo só veio acontecer no dia 6 de julho de 2000. Uau! Olha, meu pai morreu em maio. Então a gente se conheceu 2 meses depois que meu pai morreu. My father died in May of 2000, so we met two months after that. Às 18 horas e 30 minutos. Wow, he remembered the exact day and the time of the first kiss. Próximo às redondezas do Esporte Clube Banespa. Desde então, eles começaram a namorar para posteriormente se casarem e terem milhares e milhares de cachorrinhos. Oh. Venho encerrar essa história dizendo que os fatos acima relacionados são verídicos e que, apesar dos dois estarem com uma certa idade, eles continuarão vivendo juntos, como em 6 de julho de 2000, sendo só e agradecendo o nome dele. Oh, que lindo! E ele escreveu ele datou a carta de dia 13 do mês 12 de dezembro de 2015, né? Como se ele tivesse he dated this letter 15 years later, as if he were writing this in the future about the past, which I'm doing right now. That's so cool. I wonder if you would feel the same way now. I would hope so. I would love seeing this man again. Definitely. I don't know if we would reconnect again, but I would definitely love to just see him again. This one, some type of recipe, and it's probably just for him to use his Spanish because he loved speaking Spanish back then. We both did. So it's just like recipe. This one I'm gonna keep. I didn't know how it would feel like opening those cards. I wanted to do it live. And it's funny, you go back to that time, right? You really ain't travel right back to that time. Especially this card about him writing the future, about the past was really cool. Look at this paper, so well picked. This was in 2001, 6 de julho, July 6th of 2001, so we had been together for exactly 1 year. I love you, Heloísa. Eu te amo, Heloísa. Eu amo ouvir tua voz me dizendo coisas. Eu amo ficar do teu lado, sentindo teu corpo no meu. Eu amo teus beijos que saciam minha sede e calam minha alma. Eu amo teu perfume, teu jeito de ser. Eu amo acreditar que vamos ficar juntos para sempre. Tudo em você me completa. Ter encontrado você foi o melhor presente que me aconteceu. Sinto-me feliz ao teu lado. Você é muito especial para mim. E com certeza transformou minha vida e mudou meu mundo. Me fez ver cores e flores que antes eu não via. E com todas as transformações que fizestes em minha vida, a maior delas foi a redescoberta do amor. E por isso hoje eu te digo com todo o coração, eu te amo. Oh, para minha princesa. I'm gonna translate this. He already started with I love you, Heloísa. I love you, Heloísa. I love listening to your voice, telling me things. I love being by your side, feeling your body on mine. I love your kisses that satisfy my thirst and quiet down my soul. shut down my soul, like quiet down my soul. I love your perfume, your um, your way of being. I love believing that we will be together forever. Everything you complete me. Having met you, having found you, was the best present that could have happened to me. I feel happy next to you. You are very special to me and for sure transformed my life and changed my world. Uh, Made me see flower colors and flowers that before I didn't see. And with all these transformations that you did in me, um, that you did in my life, the biggest one of them was um, having refound love. Um, for that, today I tell you with all of my heart, I love you. It's so funny because this is a man that was constantly cheering me up and making me laugh and bring me to places. And I never felt I did anything for him. On the first year, I pretty much just cried about my father. Um, and from then on, I just went along. He wanted to, let's go to this park, let's go to that event, let's stay here doing nothing, just being together. Everything was just like I would go with the flow, but I never really pinched in with anything like today looking back. So it's funny that it was special to him. I can understand why it was special to me, but I don't necessarily understand why it was special to him. This card's gorgeous. I believe it was hanging on here the cupid, but it broke, so I glue it here instead. It's a heart. He always picked great cards. I don't recollect having given him any gift. And then a card myself. Saudades de você. Sentir saudade é ter somente pensamentos e lembranças para sentir alguém perto da gente. Mas pensamentos não bastam para trazer alguém de volta, de longe, o som da voz, a luz do sorriso, o calor do abraço, nem qualquer das coisas que fazem a gente sentir tanta saudade, porque o coração sempre sabe quando chega de saudade. Número 8. PS. Fica sendo um segredo só nosso, tá? So, I'm gonna read this right back to him. Today, which I believe is January 29 of 2015, 25 years in the future. I miss you. To miss, to miss someone is to have only thoughts and memories to feel that person near us. But thoughts are not enough to bring someone back from far away. The sound of the voice, um, the light of the smile, the warmth of the hug, um, nor any of those things that make us feel um, that make us miss someone so much, because the heart always know when it's enough of of it's like of missing someone. uh, Number 8, let's keep this as our personal secret. Now, well, our personal secret is public now. I wish there were more, because I definitely could keep reading his words forever, but I don't think so. So this man was so loved inside this house that my family gave him a bedroom. He had his own bedroom inside my house. Then we would wait for everybody to go to sleep, and I would invade his bedroom, and he would tell me, go back to your bedroom, because I don't want your family to lose their trust in me. And he would force me out. But I would find my personal ways of keeping myself in it anyway. It was awesome. I definitely wish there were more. But one thing I know, I'm gonna keep those cards with me forever. I'm gonna put them in a safe place. And that's it. All right, guys. See how my skirt so long? The day for me to preach is on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Then it's gonna get really short. It should be the opposite, right? But not in my case, because my ministry is different. Anyway, bye bye. Hello, everyone. Good morning.